young blood all the way. There's vast experience at the top of the batting order, and it's interesting we heard Wasim say there that if 5 batsmen don't get the runs, then 6 won't. I mean, if England were in Karachi or Calcutta, first ball's quite close. They go abroad and play against one another in Sharjah during this tournament and in Canada for the Sahara Cup there. And I guess it's not going to be too long before, with the ECB now introducing triangular series, that we could see India playing Pakistan in England.
Goodness knows why this wasn't out. He'd just have been sliding down leg side, but pretty close. So
Wasim Akram has done exactly what Pakistan needed. He's got an early wicket, and that'll really get his team pumped up, and also it'll help him to forget about that little throat infection he's got.
Yes, and his first wicket in the tournament, and what a big wicket. Ramesh really shaped well the other night. This one was plumb. It ended on a walking shot for the left-hander. Not a lot of footwork. So India lose early wicket.
The psychological advantage was with India for this match going in, and I think that has just been negated. Pakistan, coming off a couple of losses, needed something to get them going, and Wasim Akram, as he's done so often in the past, has done the job for them. That's plumb. Umpire Hare put the finger up, the ball pitching just outside the line of off stump, but it's hit him in line, was going to knock middle back, and wasn't the captain delighted? That's exactly the start that Pakistan wanted, not what India needed. They've had some trouble at the top of the order. Just 27 is their best score. Rahul Dravid at 3. Oh, another big shout, and he's gone! Rahul Dravid can't believe it. Wasim Akram has set this stadium alight.
Wasim Akram surely is a big match player. Showing his strength there. A bit of movement, and Rahul Dravid got plumb in front of the stumps. He's playing across the line. That ball fished on the middle stump. And umpire Hare deciding that that was going to hit the stumps. So India lose the second wicket. Important one of Rahul Dravid.
Wasim Akram on a hat-trick. He's got 2 in test matches just recently. He already has hat-tricks in one-day international cricket, and he's on the attack. 2 slips, and we've got a short leg. Silly mid off. Azharuddin is on strike. Wasim Akram on a hat-trick. Oh, close. That's a no ball. Oh, and Wasim Akram thumps his thigh in disappointment. I think he had it. It was going to be very close.
Well, that looked very... but looked very close indeed.
Cup catch. Shoaib Akhtar banging it in short. It was fended off by Mohammad Azharuddin, and Azhar Mahmood has taken a good catch at second slip.
Well, Indian captain nibbling at that ball just outside his off stump. Ball a little short and quick, not getting behind the line. They're playing away from the body, and beautifully taken by Azhar. Good sharp catch. And India lose their captain for 2, 14 for 3.
this one against the Australians. Tremendous swing.
Akram on a hat-trick.
Such an awkward customer from round the wicket. Well, he also took a hat-trick against the West Indies in '89. And Aqib Javed, the only other man who's the beneficiary here, he's also taken a hat-trick. Wasim Akram had an opportunity today when he picked up 2 wickets and 2 balls. Close one that.
I think that's out. Absolutely plumb to me. Back leg he hit. Well, I thought I was unlucky. Pitched outside.
Whether he no-balled or not. Shouldn't be given out. Well, that's better though.
Mahmood has taken a great catch, the kind of catch that wins finals, and aren't they delighted? Fourth wicket for India, 46 for 4.
Well, that was hit really hard. Jadeja came out, he got the full meat of the bat, but look at that catch, that's absolutely brilliant. By Afridi, is gone, and that's the fourth wicket gone, caught by Anwar.
Final. He's got him here. Get that ball carry. That's what Darrell Hare has to decide. He's looking at the square leg umpire. He's going to ask the third umpire. Srinath got the outside edge. There's a slower ball from Azhar Mahmood, and I just get the feeling India has lost their fifth wicket here. There's definite sound. And now did that carry.
Yes, Ravi, I think that carried.
This will give you a clear idea. Might have just gone into his glove, and then the glove hit the ground.
I gave him not out. Why should he walk?
Long off, and Arshad Khan has got the big wicket here. Ganguly just stands in the middle of the pitch. He's very disappointed with himself. He didn't really go hard at that ball at all. I'm not sure whether he was actually just trying to chip it or whether he meant to hit it straighter.
Well, I agree with you. It was just as if he was half-hearted whether to go for the big one or not.
The bails have fallen off. Ajit Agarkar was running for the single. So the Indian innings has come to an end. They've equaled their lowest score ever in Sharjah, 125. And it's been a first-class performance by the Pakistan team. Led from the front by the captain Wasim Akram. He was running temperature today, but he struck that off. Picked up a couple of wickets in his very first over. And after that, Pakistan never looked back.
Well, Wasim kept his best for the final. Look at that delivery. Beautiful in-slanting ball. And finishing the Indian innings in style.
Dravid out for 0, both out in the first over. Ganguly held the Indian innings together there for a while in making 50, but he got out trying to clear the boundary. But then after that, it was wickets being lost at regular intervals. In the end, India were bowled out inside their 50 overs. They batted just 45 overs and were out for 125. Pakistan bowling very disciplined. 3 for 11 for Wasim Akram. Shoaib Akhtar 1 for 31. Azhar Mahmood again amongst the wickets there, 2 for 31 for him. And Arshad Khan, one thought, bowled really well. 10 overs, 1 for 24.
I think he'll be looking to do that in this innings.
He's certainly struck the ball beautifully so far, and he's got a boundary to get off the mark.
He's such a sweet timer of the ball, Saeed Anwar. Has a casual air about his batting. This was effortlessly struck, getting on top of the ball nicely, caressing it beautifully in the gap. Nice free swing of the stick, full face of the bat. That was a brilliant shot.
Oh, that's beautifully hit. 6. No, just bounced inside the
clean strike once again from Saeed Anwar. Taking the attack to the bowler. Picked up nicely. Sweetly timed once again. That almost went all the way, inches away from the boundary, going first bounce for 4.
It was a very good shot. He picked the...
Has really done well here for himself and for Indian cricket.
Nicely into the gap now. With an opportunity to run a few here because the fieldsman dived in attempting to stop it. Robin Singh. Pakistan 15. And looking reasonably comfortable so far.
This was not as well timed as some of the other shots, but found the gap, just opened the face of the bat to run it down through that point area, Saeed Anwar. Robin Singh diving to stop it, but batsman came back for 3 runs. Again, nicely played.
And Prasad here continuing. And that's picked away on the onside. 1 bounce over square leg.
Well, this is a problem when you bowl at shot-playing players like Afridi. He'll play a miss a few times. You maybe think you're going to get him out, but if you bowl anything in his area that he fancies, he dispatches it very quickly. And usually, a lot of the time, it goes for 6. This one just falling short, I think. You've always got a chance as a bowler, but then at the back of your mind...
He's not quite got hold of it, but there's enough bat on it to reach the fence. That's in the air, but in the gap as well. Powerfully struck through the offside by Afridi.
Players, you don't want to miss his batting. Some days it's 5 minutes, but if it lasts an hour, it's quite entertaining. He's just so gifted at hand-eye coordination. He doesn't know too much about technique, and he doesn't bother too much.
Down the track, and it's up in the air. 2 fielders coming underneath it. It's gone miles up in the air, but very well taken in the end by Ganguly.
Good atmosphere for him to get his temperament right.
Again, that's beautifully played. What a great shot that is. Saeed Anwar with the wrist. He is such a supreme timer of the ball, this man. A late flick of the wrist, and away it went.
Here we see another slow ball, and I think this is where the inexperience tells, because having bowled him the slow ball before, Saeed Anwar was already waiting for it, and very nicely flicked it for 4 runs.
And more runs here. This will also be 4. What a bit of timing that is. He didn't even really appear to hit it, and it just raced away. So Saeed Anwar on fire here, Pakistan racing away from India.
Well, I don't know, Barry, but I feel that in terms of timing, there's not much difference between Saeed Anwar and Brian Lara. Because, you know, just watch, it was just almost a defensive push, and it raced to the boundary. I mean, it just puzzles me why Saeed Anwar does not get more runs. I think he's one of the most talented batsmen I've seen.
Yes, it must be the temperament, Imran. I mean, there's just so much talent there. The timing and the placement of that shot was just exquisite. You couldn't ask for anything more as a batsman. Nicely into line and just guarded it into the gap.
And really, it was a very aimless piece of batting after that.
Out. Thornton bowled. That's the other one again, the googly. Saeed Anwar trying to flick it away on the onside. Got the leading edge.
Well, India, no way, it cannot win the game
Oh, that's well hit. Almost caught, but right off the middle of the bat and called no ball by umpire KT Francis.
Very seldom we've seen hook shots in this match, and that was perfectly executed by Inzamam. He was in absolute correct position. The ball just stood up on him. And there he is, roll of the wrist, keeping the ball down, although managed to get to the fielder, but then he knew it was going to be called a new ball. It was too high.
Plays pace bowling pretty well in Zamam, and that was a magnificent hook shot. The hook shot becomes more difficult the higher the ball rises, and he took that one from outside off stump, hit it right off the middle of the bat. And look at the way he kept his eyes on the ball. And picked the slower ball and he whacked it.
There's all power behind that shot. He treated Ajit Agarkar without a disdain playing that shot. Just took it on the full. Saw that slow one very early. Just smashed it. Tennis shot that was outside the house, and just takes it from there and whack it goes.
As they cruise to victory.
As Prasad, both of them together have bowled superb spells, superbly for India. That's nicely hit by Inzamam through the gap. A fantastic shot. So much in line and played so brilliantly. 111 for 2, Pakistan.
What would be a tremendous win here. And more runs for Ijaz here on the onside. Again, lovely timing. And that's gone all the way.
Very happy Wasim Akram. Now to just lose confidence in themselves afterwards.
Oh, that's a classic shot. He makes the game look easy when he's in full flow.
Well, as I've always maintained, he's one of the best players of fast bowling I've ever seen. After Beverages, that is. I mean, just look at the strokes he plays. You know, ordinary mortals don't play shots like that. He makes it look very easy. He has time. The only pity is that why he hasn't scored more runs and why he's not. And that's the reason, actually, you've just seen it. He loses concentration, getting themselves out.
Oh, again, beautifully played on the onside. Lovely timing once again. Another boundary for Inzamam. So Pakistan here getting closer. In fact, they've leveled the score. This is a huge win for them and a heavy defeat for the Indians. So 1 run is what Pakistan require.
Well, Wasim can afford to smile. He led from the front. That excellent first spell really.
No doubt about that. Kept the side well. Picked up wickets, and now his team has won the match. Inzamam finishing it off with a boundary. So a comprehensive win for the Pakistan team. And India have faced one of the heaviest defeats ever in Sharjah.
Yes, I think India will be very disappointed by that. A dejected Azharuddin. I think he feels very down right now, and it's not.
Freely when they were set, but Ijaz and Inzamam saw them home.
Yes, Moin tournament. Srinath, as I keep saying, very underrated bowler. I think he's a superb fast bowler, probably one of the best ever to come out of India. And Kumble, of course, an excellent tournament again. Got
Mahmood again chipping in with 2 wickets, and Arshad Khan coming into the side today did a good job, 1 for 24. So Pakistan in reply 129 for 2 and winning by 8 wickets.
Well, now they
Sharjah seems to be a lucky place for Pakistan.
Yeah, I mean, I think from last 3 months we've been playing excellent cricket. The whole team has been working very hard, and in the end we got the reward.
And you were feeling a little off colour before the first over. I bet you were feeling fine after the first over.
Yeah, I think after first over I was feeling fine, and of course my team have really picked me up and whole during the day, and they have been fighting like you know, really hard, and they really wanted to win. Especially when we lost last 2 games, people had been accusing us again, and I must give credit to our chairman Khalid Mahmood, the way he called us and said there's nothing wrong, I'm backing the Pakistan team, and I can tell you the Pakistan team has been fighting like anything for the last 3 months.
Certainly has been a very good team effort in this performance. Everybody's made their contribution.
Yeah, everybody, I mean, including the coach, every individual, the people who are not playing, the people who are playing, because I think they want to win, and that's the best thing about it. I just have to put things together, and they just have to do it.
Yeah. And the other good thing is they're playing exciting cricket, good cricket for the crowds to watch.
Absolutely. I mean, I think they're playing positive cricket, and that's what my message to them and always have been, that play positive, go for it. The best form of defence is to attack, and that's what we've been doing for the last 2-3 months.
All right. Congratulations on a marvellous tournament, and good luck in the World Cup.
Thank you very much.
Well, there we are, a very happy Pakistan captain, and obviously very happy teammates. Now.